Hello and welcome. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Kumar has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses everything.
Into the first over, the batting team are now none for six.
Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Couldn't get it through the field. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
End of the second over. The score is now none for 10.
Kumar from the Paddington end. Doesn't beat the infield. Power and precision in that shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the field with a great shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Kumar finishes off a nice over there, but still nothing to show for it just yet. You feel a breakthrough is coming. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Straight to the fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg.
Team are now none for 28.
Ashwin, the spinner, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the fifth over. The batting team are now none for 34.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Hendricks looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Pandya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive outside edge. A direct hit, and this could be gone. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Ashwin from the Paddington end. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Square cut, finds point, no run. Got that away nicely.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent... is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Dives and takes a very good catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Smacks that away through the gap.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Ashwin ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Perfectly timed. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Ashwin from the Paddington end. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got that away nicely. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Times it to perfection.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that was just textbook, and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Hendricks is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
For 109.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
For 110.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Doesn't beat the infield.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Massive chance. Gone. Good catch on the boundary. Caught right on the boundary.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
For 147.
Jadeja, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Paddington end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Rose, it's plenty from these bowlers.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's a great shot. Got down, kept their balance and controlled the swing for more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Goes over the top with that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Good shot, a beauty. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Bumrah from the Randwick end. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto that early, that could be 4. Got that away nicely.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two. End of the 18th over. The score is now 3 for 176.
Going with pace now.
The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Going more defensive now with the field choice.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. India almost pleading with the umpire, but I think I heard 2 noises though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Edge, but it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
It's another wicket. It's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Cuts that off well in the infield. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 188 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No, no, no. Terrible shot. There's a chance if it hits. Great shot through the gap. Got that away nicely.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Square cut, finds point, no run. Caught, that's a ridiculous catch. And gone, that's a fantastic catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Might look to go big again here.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Rohit, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Drilled that one away. Good pick up, big chance.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling. No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Gets that away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Beats the field with a great shot. Trouble.
A golden opportunity wasted. All they had to do was throw it to the right end.
Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
Over, India are 1 for 47.
How will the bowler respond?
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Sixth lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Rohit has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 1 for 82.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Maharaj, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Love picks that up beautifully over the top and away it goes for a maximum.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Misses everything. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. The end of another over. This time though, more fielding changes are coming as restrictions are lifted. Stevens, the left arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Nearly gets the edge. Stevens with a great delivery there. Great shot through the gap. Cracking shot, bit too short, but it's been smoked over the leg side for 6.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Whacked away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Love is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Oh, I thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
There's a chance if it hits. smacks that away through the gap.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Goes over the top with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 9 runs added in that over. India are 1 for 115.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Love, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drilled that one away. Power and precision in that shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Stevens back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Perfectly timed.
Well, it was short, easy to pull away for a batter of this quality.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. 2 straight and punch through the leg side.
This innings continues to build momentum. Well and truly closing in on the century now. Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto that early. That could be 4. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Pinged off the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. The bowling and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Beats the field with a great shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Over, India are 1 for 160.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Nice shot, but straight to gully. There's a chance if it hits. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing that.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. smacks that away through the gap. Five runs out of there. India are 2 for 165. Maharaj from the Paddington end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh my, that's racing away. Good fielding out in the boundary. Great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Maharaj has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captain's tried everything, but nothing has worked.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Pinged off the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later.
These two teams always produce some great games. You see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens. First ball.
Going more defensive now with the field choice. Kumar coming in.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Finds the fielder with that shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. Afghanistan are none for three.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have to be very happy with that last shot. Got that away nicely.
Into
13 runs added there. Afghanistan are none for 16.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Big edge, where's that going?
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Wow, that's missed the lot. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 5 runs added in the over. Afghanistan are none for 21. Bumrah from the north end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight to the fielder. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nine runs added in that over. Afghanistan are none for 30. Pandya, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant diving stop. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. Afghanistan are none for 38. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Ashwin with a huge appeal. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. With the completion of that over, you see the field. Restrictions finish.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Good shot, a beauty.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any... better. Perfection. Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around.
Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler. The captain giving them some leeway.
End of the 7th over.
End of the over, 10 off it. Afghanistan are none for 54. Ashwin from the north end. Goes over the top with that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. And gone. Caught in the slips. Oh wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Everyone's gone up. Swept away, but finds the fielder. End of the over. Afghanistan are 1 for 57.
For 57.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Was quick onto that in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Pandia has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. End of the over. 4 off it. Afghanistan are 1 for 67.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Drilled that one away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Yorker bolting. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beats the field with a great shot. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Ashwin from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg goal. Afghanistan weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
78.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Power and precision in that shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident, and they lose the challenge.
Zadran looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Going with spin now.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Finds the edge. India goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel like got anything on that. Gone. Fine catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
For 83, the new batsman hitting out to the crease at number 5.
Good fielding out in the boundary. catches win matches, and that was a beauty. Super catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Missed it. That was a chance. Chance gone. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The bowler looks really confident. Six runs out of there. Afghanistan are 5 for 98.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match. side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
5 for 106.
Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary. 9 runs added in that over. Afghanistan are 5 for 115.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
A few moves made in the field.
Drilled that one away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Two straight and punch through the leg side with wicket in hot pursuit.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Runs added there. Afghanistan are 5 for 131. Last over of this innings, no point defending now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Solid shot, that's going for 4.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap. To the boundary. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 143 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Misses everything. Missed the lot. That's a confident appeal. Might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Great shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling. Still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary, the moment it hit the bat.
Love has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, great shot.
Too wide, too much room. Came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot was raced away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Picks a short ball early. Not the best delivery, but a great shot to put it away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. It could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Oh, that's caught vertical. It won't be out. They should pick up a few runs.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that batsman to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over. India are 1 for 62.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Afghanistan with a massive shout. Drilled that one away. Four runs out of there. India are 1 for 66.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto that early, that could be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Got that away nicely.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
How will the bowler respond?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble! Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Goes over the top with that shot. Four runs added in the over. India are 1 for 95.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Hayes has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide square leg. Could be forward.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Afghanistan managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Bang! Ball! Just stunning ball.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled in. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. Love drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
7 runs added in that over. India are 3 for 113. Rahees from the north end. Beats the field with a great shot. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Rahees shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Too good. That is huge.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Love is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Nearly gets the edge. Rahees with a great delivery there. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nine runs added in that over. India are 3 for 147.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Lovely bowling. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. on that nicely good defence. Dug that out well. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 3 for 139. Omaze, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Great shot through the gap.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. Great all-round performance.
There was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very